Hi everybody, this is Danielle and I am your Friday vlogger for my lap band journey. Welcome. Today's topic is how did you pick your surgeon and why did you choose the lap band over other weight loss surgery. The cosmetic surgery that I went with here in the UK, I'm not going to mention the names, but if there's anyone out there considering having a gastric band and they're from the UK, let me know what group you're going through, what cosmetic group you're going through, because the people I went with I would not recommend at all. The person that I met with, who was supposed to be my surgeon on the day, he was a nice guy, he was informative. He didn't really ask if I had any questions. It was pretty quick, fast, let's get your money, let's go. And I didn't really know the ins and outs of everything. I'd not discovered, well, I discovered YouTube before I had the band, but there wasn't that many people on, not like there is now. I mean, this last year or so, it's a phenomenal the amount of people that are on there, and there's so much more information. I know it's different in England and in America, how they do it all. But yeah, the guy I met, I mean, he was okay, but he wasn't that informative. And then on the day that I got to the hospital, which I had to drive 2 hours to get to, they said it was his day off because it was a bank holiday. Not at any point that they told me I wouldn't be having that guy, I'd be having someone that I'd never met before. But the guy I had was a Professor M. Mahon, or Mahon or something like that. And yeah, you know, he was a nice guy. He came to see me afterwards, and he was okay. He did discharge me over the phone, and we had a lot of driving hours here and there for appointments where I never actually saw him, and he never really asked how I was getting on, and I kind of feel like they got the money, so that was it. So I didn't really have a choice in what surgeon I had. It would be nice if you could, really, considering you're spending over £5,000. You'd think you'd have some sort of say in it, but hey ho, there you go. The next question was, why did I pick the lap band over other weight loss surgeries? Some of you may remember me saying from last time that I really wanted the gastric bypass. I'm not a patient person, and I've proved myself right, really, from me probably being the person that's lost the least amount of weight on the lap band on YouTube, and I've been banded probably one of the longest. So I probably was right. I didn't end up getting the bypass purely down to I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford the extra £2,000. If I won the lottery or the Euro Millions or something, or got left some money right now, after I'd paid all my debts and whatever, if I could afford to like get converted to the bypass, I honestly think that I would. The only thing that concerned me about the bypass, right, say if I could get it and I got it now, my initial worries would be the dumping syndrome and hair loss. Hair loss would be a big thing for me. I know that makes me sound completely vain, but my hair is probably one of the few features about myself that I actually like. And now I've just pulled that stupid face, so when it shows my lap band journey and freezes on a certain place, guaranteed it'll be that point in the vlog. Like on the vlog on my own channel, McKee1980, bit of a plug there, I was like this. It stopped on my last one, and now it'll do that instead, won't it? Yeah, so I did want the bypass, and it was due to money that I didn't. I went for the lap band. But I work for 70% of the time I've got the lap band. I am happy with it. It's just the patience thing with me, but I've got to put so much more work into it than you would the bypass. Not that you don't put work in with the bypass, but from what I'm hearing, reading and etc. and people's experiences, it's like, what, 20% on lap band, 80% you. The bypass just seems to be super fast weight loss, sorry, and I would love that, but I guess the lap band can be reversed, and when I get to goal, oh, if that ever happens, I'm sure I'll be saying I love my band and be so pleased that I got it. At least I'm not getting the hair loss and everything. But yeah, I did want the bypass, but I have the band now, and now I'm working with the band. I mean, I've come so far now. I'm £42 down, and I did gain that £6 to £7 over Christmas. And I've really put my heart and soul into losing to get that off, and it has worked. And after this last fill, if I'd felt like this before, the restriction I feel now and the more satisfied feeling I've got when I eat, I might have done better, but I couldn't afford to go back for regular fills. The whole self-pay thing in England, we have a brilliant service, the NHS, that you've probably heard of, where certain people can go to a doctor and can get approved to have the surgery. But I mean, they're like telling you to go away and put more weight on before you can even have it. And I was too big as it was. I'm only like 5'3" and a bit, 5'3" and a rizzler, as my husband says. So I couldn't afford to be any bigger than I was. My BMI was well in the 40s. But so yeah, I didn't have any choice in the surgeon. I don't have anything good to say about the people I went with. So remember, private message me if you want to know who. I wish I had the bypass, but I had the band. But I am enjoying the band now. I must add that. I don't want to sound anti-band, and I should be grateful that I've got one, because some people out there can't even afford one. So I don't mean to sound like a moan. I'm just not a very patient person. Naughty, naughty. So tune in tomorrow for Saturday's vlogger, which is Paige. She'll understand that private joke. Nobody else will. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe and rate, leave us a video response. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.